Hey, it's Walter Grewe with Long and Foster. Today I'm here with Paul McClure with Movement Mortgage. Paul's been in the mortgage business now for about 15 years. He has a ton of information for us about the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval. And, Paul, why don't you give us an idea of what that difference is?
The big difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval is a pre-qualification means that I have your information that you filled out on a 1003, which is an application, whether it's been done on our Easy app, I do it over the phone, or I do it in person. Once I do get that information, that does allow me to pull your credit, and based on your credit, I can do the debt to income ratio based on, a sales price, a certain down payment, loan amount, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Pre-approval means that I get you to sign a couple of pieces of documents that the government makes us sign, and that allows me to collect all of the income information, asset information, in order to give you a true pre-approval. That way, when you're going out and shopping for a home with you, and we do it as far as a to be determined, TBD, and once you do get a contract on a house, we're that far ahead of the game.
Okay,
so that's
right.
the big difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval.
Okay.
A pre-approval, we are collecting the documentation just as we would when you start an application.
Okay. And the documentation you're talking about is like pay stubs,
W-2s.
tax records, bank statements, things like that.
Exactly.
And then that gives you the true picture of where they're at financially.
That's very true, because on a pre-qualification, I am just going off of what you tell me. But on a pre-approval, I'm going off what's in front of me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's hard to make them bank statements and tax docs like
You'd be surprised.
So you mentioned something about you guys have an Easy app, so you can actually just kind of start the loan process right over your phone. Is that true?
That's probably 95% of my business, because right in my signature line that I send out in an email is my website. Once you go to my website, there's a red Apply Now tab that you can click on, and then that you create a login, and then that takes you right into our Streamline 1003, which is the application.
Okay.
You just move through it and fill out all the information. You can call me if you have any questions on it. At the end, you submit it. Once you submit it, I get an email that says you have submitted that application. That gives me permission to go ahead and pull your credit, and then we can start the process of getting you pre-qualified.
Okay. Well, that sounds super simple.
Mm-hmm.
What I would say this, I guess the only other question I would have is what are the biggest stumbling blocks that you think that people have, I guess, maybe in their thought process about getting pre-qualified?
I think some people don't put the pre-qualification process first, because, as you know, with going out with you as a realtor, if you've not been pre-qualified, that really puts a stumbling block in the whole process.
Yeah.
And most realtors will not go out with you unless you've been pre-qualified.
That's true.
Most sellers will not even accept a contract without being pre-qualified.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest stumbling block is people just need to start the process.
Yeah.
Reach out to a lender and get pre-qualified. Have them pull your credit. Now, don't reach out to 5 or 6 at one time, and then they're going to pull your credit left and right. But do get pre-qualified, and after the fact, if you would like to shop around, you're more than welcome to do that as well.
Okay, great. Well, I hope that clarifies some things for you there and shows you the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval. Obviously, what we've heard here is that pre-approval is much stronger, and it does show the potential person you'd be buying your home from that you are a lot more serious about the offer that you're making. I want to thank you, Paul, today, and once again, Walter Grewe with Long and Foster Realtors, Paul McClure with Movement Mortgage. If you're interested in buying a home, selling a home, or investing in real estate, please feel free to contact me at the information at the end of this video. And of course, Paul's always available to discuss any mortgage questions that you have, new purchase, as well as refinance. And you can get his information at the end of this video as well. We appreciate you watching and look forward to the next episode. Thanks again, and have a great day.